Hey YouTubies, this is Amy coming to you with my week 16 post-op update following duodenal switch surgery that I had with Dr. Enox here in North Carolina on June 24th of 2015. My starting weight at first consult was 275 and was 260 at the time of surgery. Last week I checked in with you guys at 209, not really knowing where I was at, but knowing I was at least at 209. And this week I weighed in at 206. So I had a 3-pound loss this week, which under normal circumstances would be very, very exciting. Unfortunately, I am really ill. I ended up getting a cold that turned into a sinus infection. My ears got involved for reasons that are unclear. And it's now kind of settled in my lungs a little bit. The doctors get worried because I have asthma, and so I ended up getting a steroid injection and antibiotics, pretty heavy-duty antibiotics that they put me on. And I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but when I am put on antibiotics, in addition to killing the bad bugs that are in me, it also wipes out my flora in my gut, frankly. And so I end up like worse off than I was when I went into the doctor for a few days. While it's doing its good magic, it also wreaks some havoc when it comes to, sorry for the TMI, but when it comes to going to the bathroom. So, for me, that has meant losing a lot of fluid, losing a lot of nutrients because I'm just not digesting properly. And this has been something that's happened every time I've been put on antibiotics since I was little. So it's not surgery related, but it sure does suck. That's just what's happening with me right now. I really think that a good portion of my weight loss this week probably had a lot more to do with the antibiotics and their havoc than any sort of great performance on my part. I had a great time on vacation, fantastic time visiting with my sister. We ate some delicious food and definitely focused on getting the protein and did my best to log food as best I could, but I also had quite a few carbs and well, I mean relatively, and more carbs than usual. And have not really been keeping any of that food. It pretty much goes straight through. So so this isn't really the way I would want to lose my 3 pounds, but I certainly appreciate being at 206, creeping closer to Wonderland, and been thinking a lot about what that's going to mean for me mentally. I think that's a pretty big deal. It's something I haven't seen in decades, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to process it, so I guess I'll just deal with it when I come to it. Everybody else seems to be handling it with such grace. I hope I do too. Anyway, so I had a really good time on my trips, and the only downside is being as sick as I am, I really don't know that I'm going to be able to make it to OH. I have a ticket, I have all these plans and people that I want to meet. I just don't know that it's going to happen. I'm not contagious. But I am really weak and tired and not feeling up to it. So we'll see what the next couple days bring, but it's not looking so good for me, unfortunately, for OH, but we'll see. If not, I look forward to seeing everybody's pictures and video and so forth and hear all about all the goings-on, so I may have to live vicariously this time around. Anyway, so that's about all I've got this week. I'm really just trying to hang on for health purposes, and I think everything's going to build back up. I'm almost done with antibiotics. I'm taking probiotics, so as soon as those guys stop competing for space, I think I'll be able to move past this and get active again. I have Pilates tomorrow, but I don't know exactly what kind of performance I'm going to put in. It's probably not going to be very inspiring. Anyway, much love to you guys. And I wanted to give a special shout out this week to Cartwheel VSG, who put out her 16-week video just yesterday. She's been struggling a little bit with the pace of her weight loss, and I just wanted her to know that we all know what those days and weeks feel like, and I will have them again. But she's an incredibly strong person who who runs with her plan like a champion. So I know she's going to pull through this. It's not a matter of anything she's doing or not doing. It's a matter of her body making that decision of when to let go of those pounds and the pace with which it happens. And I know it's going to go well. It's just a matter of patience, which, as I've said in other videos, is not my strong point. So I certainly feel for her. So shout out there for Cece. Anyway, love to you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic week. I will see you guys either at OH or back here on video in a week. Take care. Bye.